So the next thing that we're going to do, looking at your partner, you got that eye contact. The eye contact is key because what that does is it helps us connect. You know, it's like the eyes are the mirrors to the soul, as well as also you're going to connect with them and let them know, like, what we're doing is we're doing this together. We're not doing this at you, we're doing this with you to empower and bring them up. So the very first, so this one that we're going to do now is known as hot soup. So with hot soup, you're going to take out your pretend bowl of soup. Yeah, and you got your pretend spoon. There you go. And it's exactly like it's going to sound. You're going to take a sip of your hot soup. And it's hot. Look at your partner's eyes and laugh. Okay, we got to take another sip because it's so delicious. Let's try again.
And, you know, our lives were one of these. 1 minute we were going to where the rich kids went to school, but we're eating powdered eggs and powdered milk. So we had that whole facade. Welcome Back, Kotter was a really big show, but we weren't allowed to watch it. But all our friends would watch it. We just laughed. Oh, yeah, that was so funny. Oh, we had no idea what was going on. But we couldn't be outcast in front of our friends. So my whole life was like that. Playing a part that wasn't me, but who was, you know, it was. And suddenly she goes, you know, I want to go for a walk. And if you remember, you know, we're over there at Waterfront Park, and I said, oh, let's do the Ravenel Bridge, and we'll go up on top, and we'll look for dolphins. Yay! All right, so we're trudged up, and she's been she hasn't been real chatty, but she's been very kind of friendly and very nice, you know, and I just feel like I don't really know who she's becoming. And so we're trudging up the Ravenel Bridge, and she's getting quiet. And she's getting more and more quiet. And I'm pointing out things, you know, like, oh, there's Charles. Oh, look at that boat. Look at, you know, different things. And then I go, and her face just wasn't, I knew that there was something. And I go, what's going on? She just completely broke my heart. And she said, I was just thinking about I have such a bad life. Okay, I almost lost my badge as world's greatest aunt right up there, because I almost said, what are you talking about? You don't have a bad life. Look, you got this great house, you got these great family, you got this, you got that. I almost did that, all right? My first instinct was to dismiss that. But then I said, oh, there's something here. What is this? Why in the world would a 4-year-old say I have a bad life? And she was dead serious. She was so sincere. It was like, ah. So instead of doing the adult, oh, don't worry about it kind of thing, I turned into interrogator Trina. Pulled out one of the magic 5-word phrase that I learned in law school. Now, the magic 5-word phrase is what attorneys use to really get people to open up. It is the magic 5-word phrase that it builds rapport. It is the magic 5-word phrase that gets people to open themselves up. It is the magic 5-word phrase that attorneys use when you're on the stand or when you're in a client interview and you feel someone is holding back on you. You pull out the magic 5-word phrase.
Okay, have you guys ever been in this place? When I was in college, I would always say, when I get this degree, I'll be so happy. Actually, in high school, when I leave this house, I will be so happy. Can't wait to get out, right? And then came the degree. When I get this degree, I'll be, oh my gosh, I'll be so happy. Then when Mr. Tall, Dark, and Handsome walks in, I'll be so happy. You know, and then we want kids, and then we want this. And, you know, life is beautiful that we can experience all these things, but how often is our happiness in the future? Right? We put it, you know, when it happens. Or, remember that time when we were really happy? Remember back when, 2 years ago, life was perfect? Right? We go past. We go to the past. And what this creates in us is a sense of longing sometimes for something that's not there anymore, right? So did you hear the forceful? So it's exhilarated inhalation and forceful exhalation. And what this does is when you force out some of that breath, it actually forces out some of the toxins, some of the carbon dioxide that we're kind of keeping in us that keep our energy levels a little low. So if you do, and we'll do this, we'll do about 3 sets of 12. And notice your energy levels. You'll be wide awake. Okay? So everyone close their eyes. Elbows at your bellies. This is probably the wrong time to do it while y'all are eating. Thumbs in. Fingers over our thumbs. Okay. 1, 2. So let's all try to do it together. It's really powerful when we do it together. So go ahead. Make sure your elbows are hitting the sides of your ribs a little bit. So exhilarated inhalation, forceful exhalation. And your eyes should always be closed to understand you want to watch. Why wouldn't you want to watch me? So quite a bit of force, you know, we're coming down. You don't want to kill yourself, but you want to make sure that you're pumping out some of that air.
To reach my destiny, committed to my cause. I'm the lady that walks in the room and makes everybody pause. Excited about life and teaching women to love theirs, making confidence the accessory that every woman wears. Sassy, sexy, savvy, and smart. Let me introduce myself. My name is Kanisha. That's right. Stop. This is where you get funky with it. Because you are a bad mama jumper. Y'all got it? All right, keep going. Up. They are perfect. You got a figure that's showing up good attention. Poetry in motion. Beautiful sight to see. You know you get excited. You and that got all the curves. And he ain't got to like it, just you. All the curves. Because you're what? She's a bad damn. You can sing it. She's a bad jammer. Yeah, I got it. All right. Give me yourself some. And you know, you got to remind yourself of that sometimes. It's like, you are super bad, Mama Jammer. I don't know if I'm going to use a microphone or not. Can y'all hear me in the back? Yeah. Great. Okay. I have a pretty loud voice anyway. So what I want to talk to you about is, see, I can't dance, I'm just not good hot.
You're hot, Mama.
I know, right? I am. Thank you. That's my confidence issue, you know. People got to learn to take compliments. Somebody tell you hot? Yes, I am. Thank you. I don't want to do that. But what I want to talk to you today is that internal chatter. And so we've heard all about it. That theme has been running through today about that internal chatter that we hear in our heads all the time. But what we're going to talk about is what that internal chatter is, how we change it, and then how we use it to create the life.
You've gotten to see the sign and the symbol of laughter through Brittany. Laughter's at the very core of us. We are joy. And there are many ways to allow our emotion, our healing to express. One of those ways is tears, and another is laughter. And what you're here to understand is both of these are beautiful expressions of soul and emotion. These are expressions that are here to be experienced because you are here as experience, experiencing itself. You see, you're not on a journey, you are the journey. You are the journey. That means every moment of your life is the journey that you came here to experience as yourself.